Yeah, welcome back to my channel, Start Smart with Technology. So in the previous session, we have learned about practical explanation of Oracle SQL. So today we are going to learn about what is DBMS. So the actual procedure of DBMS. Now let's start the session. So before going to start the session, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And without any delay, let's start with the session. See here, I'm explaining the step-by-step procedure with an example of a diagram. Okay. See here, so I have explained no, the process of Oracle, how is it works. Like it is a database and it is in data and we have to communicate with the database by using a language called SQL. And next, so here there is a question. So what is DBMS? Right. So DBMS is database management system. DBMS means database management system. Database management system. Okay. So okay. Next, so in database management system, so a database management system is nothing but a program. Okay, it is nothing but a program that stores the data. Okay, that stores the data, that retrieves the data, and modifies the data, and modifies the data. Okay, so in the database or request, which means that, so I'm explaining the example. So what is DBMS means? DBMS, what full form is database management system, and it is a program that stores, retrieves, and modifies the data in the database, or we our database is processing the request. So what we have to communicate. Okay, and next, so and procedure of DBMS. Okay, procedure of DBMS. So like to communicate with the DBMS, we need one language. Okay, which is called SQL, structured query structured query language. Okay, and next, by using this language using this language, which means SQL, we have to query. We have to query. Okay, query means which is a which is the simplified form of request. Query means simplified form of request. By using this query, DBMS starts processing the query. Okay, so processing means DBMS starts searching for the data in the database. I already explained this, but I'm explaining you for in the form of definitions that would be useful for you only. So after processing the data, DBMS will get the data to the user as a output, right, displayed, which is displayed. Hope you understand this session, I think. Okay, and one more thing I would like to explain you. The next point is, if the data, okay, if the data that we are searching, okay, the data that we are searching, if it is not present in the database, then the DBMS will display a output called as no data found. Okay, I think am I clear about this concept? Okay, nice. And I have all explained what is DBMS and the procedure of DBMS. So it would be clear. And we are going the further process about DBMS and its types. Okay, DBMS and its types. Okay, it's a very easy concept and also easy understandable concept. Okay, so DBMS. So one of the job of DBMS, okay, is not storing the data, but but not storing the data, but also arranging the data. To arrange the data, we are having different types of DBMS. Okay, so different types of DBMS. So in that today we are discussing about only one type, that is HDBMS. What is HDBMS? HDBMS means hierarchical database management system. Okay, HDBMS means hierarchical database management system. See, I'm showing the example. After that, I will give you the definitions. Okay. So here, the process of HDBMS. So we have the number of processes in storing the data. Like the first one is hierarchical database management system. Okay, in this database management system, the data is going to store in a tree type structure. Like see, I have done the diagram in this. So in the diagram, this is the database. The data is storing in a like a tree structure. See here, so one is following two and one is also following three, so which means one is a parent. Okay, so next two is following four and five, three is following six and seven, like that it is stored. So in HDMS, the first data we entered, it will be present in the somewhere which is called as node. Okay, somewhere it is presented, right? So when we enter, if the second node we enter, the first data we already entered, right? It is acting as a root node or a parent node. See, I have mentioned here root node or a parent node. Okay, every root node or a parent node contains two child nodes. See, I have mentioned. So in this in this root 2 we have entered, right? So in that two child items, right? So every root node or parent node can contain two child nodes. Okay, so if this the one is the parent, let's say an example of first node is a parent and it has a two child nodes. Like second node is a parent, it has a two child nodes. Like third node is a parent, it has a two child node. Like that the chain is processing. Okay, so the second data we entered, okay, the second data, if we entered the second data, it is the first node act as a, the second data we entered, it is stored in a left side of the first node. See, I have mentioned the second data, I mentioned in the left side. See, left side. Okay, the third data we entered, it is stored in a right side. So third data, it is see, I have drawn in right side. Okay, so once the root node is done with its two child nodes, okay, then it is called as balanced tree. Okay, so see, one is already satisfied with two child nodes. See, I have drawn. Okay, two is already satisfied with two child nodes, three is already satisfied with two child nodes. So once the root is balanced, we will never call the same node as a root node or a parent node. When we enter the fourth node, okay, if we enter like same as if we enter the fourth node, okay, the first child of the first node will act as a root node or a parent node. Okay, so this process will continue till the arrangement of all the records in the database. Okay, hope you understand this. Okay, so simple concept, it is a HDBMS, which means hierarchical database management system. The data is going to stored in a tree type structure. Okay, every parent node contains two child nodes. Once it is balanced, every parent node can be satisfied with the two child nodes, then only the root is balanced. Okay, so this process would be continued until the arrangement of all the records in the database. Okay, right. So what is the advantage of using this? Okay, so advantage means, so actually it has only one advantage, I think. If the data, okay, if the data we entered, I will give you the notes after this. If the data we entered, the data, let's say an example of, if the data we are searching, it is present in the first node, then the time consumed for searching the data uh, is reduced. I mean, which means that it is less time. So in HDBMS, there is an disadvantages also. If the data we are searching, it is not, it is present at the last node. Okay. So here I'm showing the small example. Okay. But in the database, there is number of tree nodes, number of parent nodes, number of child nodes would be there. Okay. If the data we are searching in, it is present at the last node. Okay. So last, let's say like 99 or 99th node. Okay, it will be the searching the data, it will be time consuming. That is one of the disadvantage. So there is no guarantee if the data we are searching, it is present in the database or not. So this is the procedure of the HTBMS. Hope you understand this. Okay. um okay, so in this session I'm saying the few examples of this. Okay, see here, I'm explaining once again in HDBMS. Okay, in HDBMS, the data is going to be stored in hierarchical manner, which means tree type structure, which means tree type structure. I'm explaining one more thing, which means this topic is a little bit confusing topic, but it is an easy topic actually. Okay, so in HDBMS, the first data, okay, the first data we entered, will be present somewhere, like say somewhere in the database. Okay, database called as called as node. Okay, right. Next, when when we when we entered the second data, the first node, the first data we entered, it will be starting. Sorry, it will be start acting. It will be start acting as a root node or parent node. We start as a root node or a parent node. Okay, it is a very important topic and easy topic and little bit confusing topic. Once you have understand this concept now, so it would be very easy. Okay, so if every root node or a parent node can contain two child nodes. Okay, right. Next point, the second node, the second data we entered will be present the left of the first node. Okay, remember this, it is a easy concept. Okay, so the third data we entered will be present at right side, right of the first node. Okay, once the root node is done with its two child nodes, then it is called as balanced tree. Then it is called as balanced tree. Once the root node is balanced, if the root node is balanced, no, we will never call the same node as root node or parent node. Okay, remember this point also. When we enter the fourth node, fourth data, the first child of first node will start acting as a root node or parent node. This process, process or procedure, it might be whatever it may be, but to understand the concept, we would use procedure. Continue till end of arrangement of all the records in the database. Okay. Advantages and disadvantages, it is an easy concept, but I would like to give you people you understand the advantages and disadvantages as well. Okay, so that's why I'm giving the notes. Then the time consumed for searching the data is less. Okay, disadvantages, it's very easy. Disadvantages means if the data you are searching, it is it is present in last node, then the time consumed for searching the data is more. Okay, so there is no guarantee that the data will be present in the database. Okay, I hope you understand this video. In the further, if you have any doubts or if you have any doubts, please com please comment the please comment the doubts. I will clarify you shortly. And please and the coming videos, I will explain you the next types like NDBMS, networking database management system, and it is a very important concept, and it is also easy, and it is also very important concept. And next, I will explain about the RDBMS, relational database management system, and also few concepts it would be there like DML, also DTL, DCL. I will explain you the further videos. Hope you understand this video, and please do subscribe, share, and my video. Thank you so much.